to another tutorial on how to identify a phishing attack. This one I received was from DocuSign, inverted commas. I have in the past touched on a DocuSign similar attack, so please have a look at the playlist, and I think it's called Phishing 101/DocuSign. But having a look at this, remember the two things you have to look out for is where has this been sent from, DocuSign via DocuSign. And if I hover over here, I see DocuSign.net. I must be honest, I'm not too sure if that is legitimate or not. So what I would do is I'll open up Google, go DocuSign. Oops, there we go. DocuSign, and then you can see it's DocuSign.com. So they've chosen a very similar domain name, which will catch people. So well done to them on that. Okay, so the sending address is incorrect. So that's 1 out of 2. If you now hover over the link it wants you to click on, remember I've got an email protection in place. So the first section of this domain will be my email sandbox, but then you can see it goes evde.childbugger.com, which again, it's not a DocuSign.com domain. So it's 2 out of 2 that this is 100% a phishing email. But let's just say I do click on it. Now remember, I've got protection in place to protect myself from payloads and whatever else. So you saw in that brief screen, that was my email gateway sandbox running a scan, and it's taken me to the link. So the sandbox will run a scan to see if I click on a link that nothing gets downloaded in the back end. So that's obviously passed the test. But now, if you look at this straight away, I would be concerned because it's got what appears to be important information in the background that's been blurred out. So for most people, you'd be like, okay, this does look legitimate. Let me enter details in here to gain access. DocuSign, for those that use DocuSign, you will not see this. You'll first have to log in, and then you'll see information. What they're going to do over here is ask for an email address and password. So this is a credential harvesting attack. So once they've got your email address, let's just say I go Gary at hello world. Spelling doesn't really matter. I go continue. It's going to ask me for some password. I'll put in my proper password. I go access document, and it's going to say it's failed. So I'm going to think, oh no, nothing's happened. My password must be a problem, and then I'll move on with life. What's actually happened in the background is the guy that sent this email has now received my email address, and he's received my password, and he's now logging into my 365 tenant, setting up rules in my email, and sending out emails and trying to gain access to to intercept invoices, changing bank details, etc. So that's a typical credential harvesting attack. So if we just go back to the normal steps, we check the domain it's been sent from, we check the link it's sending us to, and then if you were to click on a link, check at the top here where you've been sent. That's it.